My name is David and I am an intermediate player rated 1200 on chess.com and 1400 on Lichess, and today I want to show you the alien Gambit and its tricks. Not all of them, but the three most common tricks. So, the Gambit starts with us playing e4, with white playing e4, black playing the Caro-Kahn playing c6. We put our second pawn in the center on d4, black goes d5, and we don't take and go knight c3 or d2, doesn't matter. Black takes e4 and we take back, so that needs to be played. And here there are two most common lines, so bishop f5 attacking our knight, or knight f6 also attacking our knight. So in both cases, let's say knight f6, we go g5, and black needs to push h6 and get our knight away. If black doesn't do that and goes like develops his bishop, then we're going to go knight f3 and basically wait for black to push us away. And when black does go h6, we're going to sacrifice the knight on g7. So that is our main goal, to weaken the king and take on g7. So let's say black immediately goes h6, and in this position we're going to take on f7, sacrificing the knight. Black needs to take, it's the only move, otherwise he is immediately lost, because it's also a fork on the queen and the rook. So we go knight f3, developing our knight. And the idea is to swarm the king with our active pieces. So our knight is going to come on e5 and our bishop is going to come on c4, but not just yet. So let's say if black goes g4, that is the most common move, and it is a blunder, because we go on e5, forking the king and bishop and just take on g4, and we immediately won our bishop back. So let's say bishop goes f5, and in this position the bishop becomes the target, after which we're going to go knight e5 check. If black goes back on e8, which is the best move, we go bishop c4 and try to get the checkmate on f7. So let's say black goes this more natural move, because remember we're playing humans, these gambits are made for humans, not engines. So of course if black plays top engine, we literally sacrifice the knight, and if black plays 100% accuracy, then he would win. That's the point of a gambit, he takes risks. So let's say black goes g8, and that is an excellent move. So in this position we're going to go bishop c4 check. The most natural move is to block with the pawn on e6, and then we're going to push g4 and try to get the bishop away. So let's say bishop goes e4 attacking our rook, but we go bishop e6 check, and only move is for the king to go on h7. So in this position we're going to sacrifice the rook and push on g5, because if black actually takes the rook, it's mate in 1 on g6. So let's say black doesn't do that. Let's say black takes the pawn, which is also a mistake, because then it's a fork with our knight on f7 and black loses the rook. It's very hard to defend for black. I played as black the alien Gambit many times, and almost all of the times I lost. So let's say the position, the best move is c5, but I'm going to show you what we're going to do against that a bit later. But let's say black goes knight d7, which is also a good move, because to basically evade the alien Gambit, you need to play ultra passively and not go in any attacks, because our pieces are way more active than black's, and we're going to defend easily and then get an attack of our own. So black needs to play ultra passively, develop his pieces, and get his king artificially castled. So the rook will need to go on f8 and the king on g8. So we don't go bishop c4 check, we go bishop d3. We want to take away the h7 square for later. So let's say black plays his move by going e6, and here we basically need to go king, castles, and try to get the rook on e1. So let's say black follows his idea, goes bishop d6, which is an inaccuracy. We go e1 and black goes f8 and is one step away from getting his king to safety. So in this position we go knight e5 check, and however it takes, it's a mistake. So if black takes with the knight, it is a fork on the bishop and the knight. So let's say black actually takes with the bishop, like it's check and you're up and you want to trade this black. So he takes, we take and we kick away the knight. That has been at this time guarding the h5 square, and it was very important. So now let's say the knight moves. The knight will probably go to d5, because any other move with the knight would probably be a mistake. e8 is just makes the knight useless, g8 blocks the king's path, h7, h5 or h4 basically loses the knight. So d5, and here we go queen check on f7. So not many people would probably go e7, but if they do, we go g6 and try to get the mate on g7. So very hard to defend as black. So I guess the most natural move is going to be king to g8. But here we're going to brilliant move, sacrifice our bishop on h5. Because if black actually takes on h6, queen g6, only move is queen h8, and queen h7 checkmate. So that's already one more trap. So let's say black does not do that. Black defends from the mate by going g7. Here we go bishop g5, threatening mate in 2, and basically black needs to sacrifice his queen to evade this trap. So otherwise it's h7, f8, checkmate. So let's say black doesn't do that, so this position you're... Let's say in the position black actually does play the top engine move, which is c5, trying to attack the d4 pawn. So you can either play c3, basically defending it because we need the d4 pawn in most traps, but basically if c5, d3. But another way, we can also set a trap by going to d5. So, well, black may think it's a free pawn because two attackers, one defender. So let's say he takes with the knight. But then we go c4 and we pin the knight to the queen and we basically win it back. Let's say black takes with the queen, which is even worse for black, because now we go bishop c4, brilliant move. Why is it brilliant? Well, so black may think, well, it's pinning, obviously it's pinning the queen to the king, but the bishop is not protected, so black will take on c4. But in this case, we're going to go knight e5 check, forking the king to the queen. And wherever black goes now, we are up a queen and completely winning. Now, the Caro-Kahn may also be played against the French defense, which you may also hate. This is how you play the alien Gambit. Now, these are not all of the traps, so if you want to know all of them, you can basically open an engine and try to get some of your own ideas into it. But this is the 3 most common lines, and here my job was done to basically introduce you to the alien Gambit if you didn't know it already. And seriously though, try it out if black plays Caro-Kahn or French Defense. It does work, I played it, and it's amazing. So, hope you all like the video. If you like this video, please take the extra effort to like and subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot to me, and I'll try to do a bit more of these videos. So, see ya!